October 1983. The world stands closer to nuclear war than at any moment in human history. For decades, Americans were taught to fear one thing above all else: the bomb. In our reality, the Cold War ended without a final flash. In this world, it doesn't. In 1983, tensions between the United States and the Soviet Union are at their peak. NATO launches a war game called Able Archer, a simulation of nuclear war that looks a little too real. To Moscow, it does not look like an exercise. It looks like preparation. At the same time, Soviet early warning systems report incoming missiles over the horizon. Inside a concrete bunker, alarms scream, red lights pulse, and the screens show the death of a superpower. One decision will determine the fate of the world. In our timeline, one man hesitates: Stanislav Petrov. In this timeline he doesn't. The alert is confirmed. The order reaches the Kremlin. Launch. Dozens of missiles rise into the night sky, tearing open the clouds over the Soviet Union. Minutes later, American submarines and silos answer the only way they can. The Cold War turns hot. New York is hit. Washington disappears in a single white flash. On the coast, the Statue of Liberty collapses into the ocean, her torch still burning as it sinks beneath black water. This is no longer a distant war on maps and in headlines. This is home. Europe burns as well. Warsaw-packed tanks roll west through radioactive snow, while NATO defenses crumble in days under fire and chaos. But the true destruction comes later. Radioactive fallout drifts across continents. Global supply chains vanish overnight. Cities once fed by oceans and highways begin to starve in silence. Satellites fall quiet, their dead metal still circling a dying planet. The world goes dark. Months pass. The sun fades behind ash-filled skies. Temperatures drop worldwide. Nuclear winter begins. 5 years later, American suburbs stand empty. Bicycles rust in the streets. Playgrounds rot. Houses collapse one room at a time, devoured by mold, ice, and wind. In the distance, a single siren still repeats a recorded warning. No one is left to hear it. The American dream ends without a sound. Deep underground, machines still hum. Old bunkers glow with dying emergency lights. Frozen monitors flicker with maps of a world that no longer exists. Above the clouds, silent satellites drift over burned continents, recording nothing. The Cold War never officially ends. Because history ends first. We survived our real past because one man, for one moment, chose to doubt the machine. But next time, will we be so lucky? This was the world that almost existed.